Hey guys, it is me, Stace. I am back again today with another Sunday series video, and this time we are in the kitchen and we are making pumpkin pie bars. I absolutely love anything pumpkin, so I thought we would go ahead and try this recipe. I'm going to share with you guys what I did already. So I have all of my dry ingredients here and my wet ingredients here. I have the oven preheated to 350 degrees. So with my dry ingredients, I will have the recipe on my blog and also listed below. But in here I have 2 cups of flour, 1 cup of sugar, 1/4 teaspoon of ginger, 1/8 teaspoon of cloves, 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, a 1/2 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, and then 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda. That's our dry. For the wet, in here I have the 1 15-ounce can of pumpkin puree. And you want to make sure you get the pumpkin puree, not the pumpkin pie filling. I also have 2 eggs and 1/2 cup of oil. In my dry, I did create a little well. We're going to go ahead and pour in our wet ingredients right into the middle. Just like that, and then we're just going to slowly mix these guys together. So again, the oven is preheated to 350 degrees. And this will take about 30 to 35 minutes, and then we'll make the cream cheese frosting, which I think will probably be the best part. Alright, so we have that. Now I'm going to take my little spoonula here, rubber spatula, and just kind of lightly go around. I'm basically just folding in the wet with the dry, just until it's all nicely incorporated. And this is a pumpkin pie bar, so it probably will be a little bit thicker than pumpkin pie if you guys make pumpkin pie. Just want to make sure you get all that flour incorporated with the pumpkin. You can see I'm just kind of going around and folding it over. It smells really good. I love pumpkin pie, apple pie, sweet potato pie. I love all those kind of pies when it's this time of year. My all-time favorite has to be the coconut custard or coconut cream, but I will say probably pumpkin pie is up there as well. Alright, so you can see it's getting together nicely mixed. Just want to kind of work with the bottom, make sure you get all that flour in there. Just don't want to overmix it. And I have my cream cheese. It's going to call for 4 ounces of cream cheese, so it's a 1/2 block, and some butter. I have that already on my counter, coming to room temperature, so we can work with that. Alright, so you can see it's coming together nicely. It's pretty thick. Just going to go back under the bottom one more time to make sure I have all that dry ingredients, the flour, everything else we added in there. Alright, looks pretty good. I have now it did call for a 9x9 square pan. I only have an 8x8, and what I did is I sprayed it with cooking spray lightly, added some parchment paper on top, sprayed it again, and I added little quippies to kind of hold that in place, just until we get the pumpkin pie in there. And you want to spread it out evenly. This is like really, really thick. And the picture has it look almost like a pumpkin pie cake. Alright, so I'm going to get all the rest of that pumpkin out of the bowl. I'm going to set that bowl aside. And just kind of spread this out into an even layer. Make sure you get all the corners. Again, just don't want to overwork it. This is going to go in the oven for 30 to 35 minutes, or until you can insert a knife in the center or a toothpick and it comes out clean. Alright, so I think we're pretty even there. Alright guys, so in the oven it's going to go, like I said, 350 degrees for 30 to 35 minutes until a knife or a toothpick comes out clean. And I'll go see you guys back here and then and we'll make the frosting to go on top. Alright guys, I'm back real quick. Before you put your pie in the oven, I did take off the clips I have on here, and now I'm just going to go ahead and cut down the parchment on the side. Just like that. Okay, now we're ready to go in the oven. Alright guys, we are back. We are all cooled off. It's been sitting here maybe an hour. I did take it out of the container. You can see here is the bottom of it, and then we have the top. Now we're going to go ahead and do our frosting. So in this bowl I have my cream cheese and butter, and I have 4 ounces of cream cheese that was been softened, 3 tablespoons of butter also softened. I'm going to take our mixer and go ahead and mix these two up. Now we're going to go ahead and add in our vanilla. And I have 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Stir that in as well. Alrighty, and now we're going to add our powdered sugar, and this is 1 cup of powdered sugar. Get all that vanilla in there. Okay, do this on low speed. Otherwise the powdered sugar is going to fall away. Okay, you can see it's pretty thick. The recipe also said if it's not spreadable, you can go ahead and add in 1 teaspoon of milk, so I'm going to do that as well. All right, now I'm going to just go ahead and take my beaters out and grab my rubber spatula. I think that'll do a little bit better of a job. You just want to beat the cream cheese and butter together to get them well combined. Alright, let's go ahead and just scrape the sides of our bowl. You want it thick, but also to where you can spread it. And you can leave it in your cooking dish, the baking dish that you baked it in, but I'm actually going to cut, I'm going to ice it, and then I'm going to go back and cut it once I put it in the fridge, let it set. And then I'm going to put it into another container. Alright, so we have a butter knife here. Just going to scrape off all that yumminess. Powdered sugar, I tell you. Okay, so we have that. Hopefully I'm in frame so you guys can see this. I'm just going to take a big old dollop of it. Just like that. And just start spreading it around. I'm not going to do the sides, just the top. It is spreading really nicely, so it's not super runny to where it's running down. Now let me get a spoon. Look at the rest of that. Tell you, the kitchen smells like fall. I love pumpkin, and I love baking anything with pumpkin in it. Alright, so we have that. Alright, let's finish spreading. I'm going to put this in the fridge because it is a cream cheese icing on top. Kind of let it set up, and then we'll come back and taste it. So it is time consuming, but I think it's nice for a holiday dessert. Like I said before, I love pumpkin pie. I think this is a nice alternative. I'm going to go into the edges. Looks yummy, doesn't it? Other side of this. I mean, the icing is going to be sweet. There's 1 cup of the sugar in there, that powdered sugar. So you don't need a really thick layer. Okay, guys, we're going to just fancy it up a little bit on the top. Tip my knife and kind of go around it. Okay. I'm going to put it in the fridge the way it is, let it kind of set up for a little bit. We'll come back and we'll give it a taste. So I'll see you guys in a few minutes. Alrighty guys, we are out of the fridge. It's been in there maybe 20 minutes or so. I'm going to go ahead and cut a little piece out of the corner. Set that one aside. And then take this little bite. Show you what it looks like on the inside. So it looks like a typical cake. Okay, the pumpkin part, really, really good. Tastes like pumpkin cake. Nice and moist. Now I'm going to taste the icing part. Okay. Really, really good. If you guys like pumpkin, I definitely say give it a try. Nice and moist. It's not too heavy. Really light. And the cream cheese frosting gives it enough sweetness to kind of go with the pumpkin. Really, really good. Alright guys, there you have it. Our Sunday series today. It's not really a craft. It's more like a cooking thing, but it is fall related. Or summer. Or not summer. Fall or Halloween. Any questions, guys, let me know. As always, thanks so much for watching. Have a great day, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.